Hey everyone, David the Maven Chakotski here with Rob Eiler, better known for his role on The Sopranos.
Yes.
AJ Soprano on the show. I'm sure you
sir.
get called that a lot, right? You're so over that, I'm guessing.
It's not something that I'm not proud of. You know, I'm so proud of the show. And I
it
love
went
the
so
show.
well.
Yeah.
It was a great show.
Yeah. So I love it. I think it makes me think back on people and friends, and it's all good feelings. You know. So when I hear AJ, it doesn't
even affect you. That's cool.
No.
Now, I know Rob here through one of my best friends, the landlord, aka Nachman Berlin, and they were sitting at the same table, and he was espousing all the things that we do. But I've heard through the grapevine that you are a huge poker nut. Like, you love poker. Explain to the audience how much you love poker. And all the details, because I mean, I've heard like story after story. You're grinding 20 hours here, 15 hours. You get off the plane, you go literally straight to the casino, right?
Yeah. Yesterday, dropped my bags off at Antonio's. I was in the Venetian probably 45 minutes after I landed, signing up for the deep stack. But yeah.
But you bust out of that, then you go hit a cash game up, then you get some grub, then you get some more cash games in. Now you were saying that you prefer live to online, right?
Yeah.
And
well, it's only because I feel like when you're from New York, you're forced to play online. So when you come other places, you get the chance to, it's like a treat.
To actually play live, and you're like, okay,
Right.
I'm going to take advantage of that.
Exactly.
Now, when you play online, do you use any tracking software?
No, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, you're going to have to learn that.
Yeah, I know.
Except for on Victory Poker, because there is no tracking software allowed, which in a way is good and bad. It's going to keep a lot of the pros off there, and everyone has to adapt to the conditions. So tell us a little bit about your life. You live in LA, I'm guessing?
New York.
You live in New York,
Yeah.
okay. And tell us a little bit about what day to day, week to week, month to month.
I stopped working probably like 2 years ago. I invested in a club in New York that we just got started. It's a club and a restaurant, and
Tough life.
Yeah, well, I started working when I was 6 until I was 22. So now I'm just kind of, I've taken the past 2-3 years to just kind of hang out and see my friends and
play some poker.
Yeah, usual days like you wake up, I go online, I register for the tournaments, order some food. Food gets there while you're playing, and just go end up 14, 16, 20 hours later, tired and going to bed.
That's cool.
Happy or really pissed off.
Yeah. Now, do you travel around much? Do you go to like other countries? And
I usually stay here, but I just got back from Cabo. I was in Miami for New Year's, and now Antonio called me. He's like, "You want to come to Vegas?"
How do you know Antonio?
I met him at Tao one crazy night.
I was about to say, of all places, that's probably it's like his clubhouse, right?
Yeah, he just walked up to me and handed me a bottle of Patron, and I was like, I like this guy.
Thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. That's cool. Now, what about any of the other guys, Brian Rass or any of those guys? Are you familiar with them, or do you hang out with them?
I know who they are, but I've just I met Antonio my last trip out here, so now I've just started hanging out with all these guys.
So you haven't bought a place in a Panorama yet?
No, but I have Antonio on camera saying
he'll move you in if you go there. I already know. Right?
No. He said he'll let me stay with him whenever I want for free,
Period.
and if he ever says no, he owes me 50 grand.
50.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to his place and just destroy it.
Yeah.
And just make it horrible for
piss
him
on
to
the
live.
corner.
Oh my, it's gonna be horrible. And then he's gonna have to give me 50 G's to get out.
That sounds like a great documentary on Victory.tv. We might be able to get something going there.
Yeah,
That's cool.
we should do it
That's
to
cool.
see how fast I can get 50 G's from Antonio.
That'd be awesome. Now, I'm going to be hopefully training Rob in the near future in MTT poker, and really excited about that.
Yeah.
I know that, for my end of it, the money's great and everything, but I'm always interested in someone that's really enthusiastic about learning, really enthusiastic about playing, and you probably have everyone here beat. I mean, you're probably top 1% of people that play.
It's a big advantage to not have a job. So
That's a good point.
Yeah, so you could wake up and play poker for 14 hours. And, I don't have a wife, I don't have kids, I don't have, so it's pretty much
no responsibility. That's
me and my laptop.
that's a lot of good way to
It's
go.
another documentary we're doing.
Yeah.
Me and my laptop. It's great.
What's the biggest pot you've ever won or lost?
You know what? I won a huge pot one time. It was raise under the gun, call. I had pocket twos on the button. I call. Flop comes Jack 10 deuce. The guy bets under the gun. The guy re-raised, whatever. We end up all in jacks, pocket 10s, pocket deuces. I rivered the deuce. It was the best. I mean, that's the most memorable pot I've ever won. Just rivering the quad, the one outer was
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
I mean, so it's interesting that you said I have a good day or I have a bad day, because what we like to teach and we try to espouse is basically not having emotions when you play. I know it's easier said than done. It's probably like acting too, right? Oh, I'm going to go into the set, I'm going to have a good attitude, but then that co-star keeps nagging at you, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
So
I got lucky. I worked with great people who didn't,
right?
yeah.
Well, that's probably one reason why, it's probably one reason why the show worked so well. You had good chemistry and everyone was nice and everything else.
And then if we didn't like them, they would just kill them. Really? They would
Literally.
the next script they got, they'd read the last page and they would be being killed.
Hello, you're gonna die.
Yeah, that's it.
That's cool. I mean, that's one of the things that I'm so happy about here at Victory is that everyone's cool. Antonio is the top of the food chain with us, and all the way down, everyone's cool. Everyone's got positive energy. So I appreciate your time.
Yeah, man.
You'll go check us out at themavenvt.com or rhtrainingcenter.com. Take care.